Yo, what's cracking, everybody? Sorry for the lateness. You already know what it is, man. But we bike. We bike. We bike. What's cracking, everybody? GNC jumped in this thing first and foremost. Um, Shout out to Jay Steimel. That is my co-worker downstairs, honorary science honorary. I mean, she is science. So she is also a biology teacher with me. Was with me last year as well. For those that remember, um, she was one of the classroom teachers I championed for doing really well with her tanks. So she not only upgraded from a 10-gallon, she upgraded all the way to a 55-gallon.
Hey, that's what's up. You know what I mean? That is what's up.
All right. You guys already know, already next to me is Aqua Funk. There is a reason why he is up here. I know you guys said I could
Because
do it.
I'm cool and I keep things popping. I make things live. Fishy Biz wouldn't be nothing without me. That's what. Oh, my computer went to sleep on me.
Yeah, whatever. Um, the only reason that he's up here is because he is an employee of Consolidated Fish Farms, and we are going to be stocking the classroom tanks so he can, in real time, let me know what is in stock as we are going through what we want to stock these tanks with. So we have several tanks at the school.
Yep, need fish. We need fish.
Yes. So we are trying to stock them out. Um, you know what, Steimel, if you're still in here, we'll start with your tank first and see what it is that maybe you want. Now, Steimel worked with what we had last year, so she got some mollies that she was fond of. Those
Can
mollies,
can Stymel come
actually,
up?
I'm not sure.
We
I
want.
didn't ask her. I
You
didn't
should
ask her
ask
to
her.
come up.
Hey, Miss Stymel, come on up. We want to celebrate you for doing a good job. Come on up. But see, that's the thing. You know how. So a lot of times you can't hit a lady at the last minute with "come on up."
Right,
Oh,
right.
no,
I
no,
told her
I'm
to
not.
definitely. I
No,
told her to come in to the chat, and that's what
yeah,
she did. So that's number one. And if you do feel the want to come up here, Miss Steimel, and tell your story about last year, that'd be great. Or let us know what type of fish you might want this year. I mean,
yeah.
with a 55-gallon, sky's the limit from the 10-gallon. So, I
You
mean,
get a,
if
you
you
can get a whale. You get a whale in that tank, Miss Stymel.
for sure, if you want to come up, man, all my subscribers and chatters, they're really nice until they're not.
Yeah, I would
But they
love a
just
whale. Come on up. We're gonna get you a whale. Get Miss Stymel a
um
whale.
I tell you what, Steimel, are you at capacity to want to come up here on live?
Come on.
I'm not even gonna push you. If yes,
I'm gonna push you.
just tell me yes, and I'll shoot you the link, and then you can come on up.
Yeah, that would be awesome. That way I could go ahead and we could get her fish. Fishy Biz. If y'all don't know, listen, Consolidated Fish Farms is a big fan of Fishy Biz. I don't know why. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know why. Dan is a nice dude, the owner, and for some reason he likes Fishy Biz. I don't know what. I think Fishy Biz might have a tape. You know what I mean? Of Dan in a compromising positions.
There's
So
something wrong
I
with
don't
you,
know.
bro. There's something wrong with you, man.
I heard there was a tape. That's all I'm saying. I heard there was a tape, and
Mhm.
and I think you might have possession of it, and that's why he's so nice to you because you're blackmailing him. That's just me though. That's just.
And
Oh snap! He got the snake. Yo, she said send her the link, man.
Hey, let's go, Steimo. Oh, this is gonna be great. All
Yeah,
right, let me see how to send them, man.
just hit share,
Hold on, shut up. I've been on
invite
here in a
guest.
while.
Yeah.
Let's see. Wait.
Invite. You can put it in the chat.
Can I even comment on my own chat?
Yeah, press the. You see where it say? Yeah.
Invite guests. Copy. Ugh. Now where I put comments at?
Where it say comments. All right. So look, this is what you do.
I want to put a comment and
go to comments. Yeah.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah, there's 2 seconds. Yeah.
I got it.
Messing up.
Bing bang, bang. Let's see what's
All right.
All right, there you go. Stymel, just click that link right there. I put in the chat that says Fishy Biz Aquatics, and you're going to be coming on up.
Yeah,
and you can tell this is great.
This is awesome.
And I'm pretty sure maybe a couple of my students will be coming in. I know Felicia usually comes in. Mondu has been coming in.
Mondu need to go back to school. Mondu, if you come in, if you in here, you lingering. I remember what you was talking about last time. Go, hey, do what you need to do, man. Get some fake IDs or something, and get yourself back in high school. I wish I'd go back to high school. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's rough out here.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you on solo so I can make sure I got my charger.
Oh, bro, that's the best thing you did all day. Look at that. Look at that.
Terrible.
Oh, snap. Bro, I didn't even know I looked this good, like up close. You know what I'm saying? So listen, what we're doing today is Fishy Biz is going to give me a list of the tanks that he has that needs to be stocked. Then I am going to grab this notepad and I am going down my list of fish that I have, that we at Consolidated Fish Farm have available. And we're going to talk about it. You guys are going to help. You guys are going to be like, oh, don't get that fish. Do you have this fish? Do you have that fish? And like I said, I don't know why Dan just go ahead and give him a blank check to get all the fish he wants. But pretty much Fishy Biz just gets all the fish he wants. I'm telling you, there's a tape. There's a tape out there somewhere. Who's yelling? Hooked on phonics work for Biz. Nah, no, it did not. No, it does not. What's up? Why are we always yelling? Sunny G, what is up? Pip pip, hooray! GC, hey y'all, GC, GNC, Gabriel and Sally, they're just, I mean, I know we're on Fishy Business, but I gotta give them a shout out on Aquafunk side because he's been watching like every single video I've done in history. So and he's been commenting on every dang on video I've ever done. So I appreciate that. Gabriel from GNC, like, yo, he went back to my first video, my G. He went back to the beginning.
Yeah, he hit me up with some comments too, man. I rock with GNC for real.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, bring him up one time. All three of us, and we just make fun of him. He loves that stuff. He likes it. Oh man, somebody let Mexicali in the house. I don't know how he got in. He got in through the back door.
The sewer.
LA Cichlids, what's up? How you doing?
Mexicali came in through the drain pipe.
Yeah.
What up, Pepman? LA Cichlids was cracking back in this thing.
So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go into this. You guys are gonna give your input. We're gonna totally ignore it.
I bet Stymel is out there trying to beautify herself. Hey, hey. We had a long day today, Stymel, for our first day. So I just want to make sure we get you right. I'm sending it again so it could be right up there. Yep. This is for my coworker, Miss Stymel, people. So she's gonna come up, or she said she would like to come up. So that's what we're gonna do our thing for right here. And we are going to stock all of the school tanks. Now, Funk told me to make sure that I had a list of all the tanks and their sizes, which I have right here in my mental Rolodex, right here in this beautiful cranium that you see before you.
It's already turned into a hot. We're already winging it. It's gonna be a hot mess. We're already winging it. We just started out winging it. Okay. All right.
We in here. You hear me?
What?
Busy gonna stock that school tank I'm holding for you here at my house. What tank are you holding?
he trying to
I
get
got
some
it.
free fish.
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. I got
Well,
it. GNC. Hey, stranger
you
things
got
have happened, GNC.
you get an F. You and your tanks. You getting a big fat flag. Do they call it flags still in school? Do they call it flags?
No, they just Fs.
Oh man,
Actually,
I
we
remember.
call them NCs because calling them Fs kind of give the kids anxiety nowadays. So it's just they're non
What?
credits.
It gives them anxiety.
I don't know, man. These kids are delicate these days, bro.
So you just be like, you got an F. Oh, I got an F. You know you getting an F when you woke up this morning and you knew there was a test that you didn't study for. What you got anxiety for? You should.
You knew
You
you was
know,
getting an F.
you know
Right?
you was getting F. What you get anxiety for?
They ain't know.
Oh man.
We ain't know, cuz. We ain't
I
know,
could.
cuz.
Oh
All right,
man, how you get
I think we have this time on the back, yo. So
word?
you need to crack. Let me check. Let me see. Hold on.
I
Here.
see somebody. Hey, I'm here. This is my first live. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
And Mexicali's bum ass is back there too. Why is he back there?
How he get back there?
I don't know, but I'm adding
He
Miss Stymel
snuck in
right
the back.
now. It's Miss Stymel.
Hi.
Hey, hey. uh, Miss Stymel, we've heard so many nice things about you.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm going to believe it, but normally when he says stuff, I don't believe a word he says. But I'm going to go ahead and take him at his word this time around.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Miss Stymel knows the real me, the lovable Mr. Clark at the school. You guys
Hold up.
get the
Absolutely.
fishy biz because you guys talk so much. They talk so much stuff about me, Miss Stymel.
Is she the one that had the breakfast, lunch, and dinner fish that you was talking about?
No, that was Dr. Lester. And she came back over the summer and her fish were she was
Oh,
heartbroken. So
No.
we definitely got to get her some more fish, bro. She only
okay.
had 2 goldfish that she raised from comets to
Oh, my
huge. They like for the last 8-9 years, and we don't know what happened over the summer. We don't know if it was a custodian goof, but stuff like that happened. I mean, not stuff like that happens, but we have some custodian goofs sometimes. I don't know if it was the
absolutely.
chemicals that they used to wax the floors or whatever the case may be. It was messed up though because
I mean,
she had an automatic feeder on there just like I had on mine. All mine survived, and I got 3 tanks in there. I got Guppy Land. I've got um the silver dollars in there with the large Daniels. They were all fine. And even Starry Night was all right. Remember, he had that cloudy eye? He was all cleared up when I went in there. He had like a half a tank of water, but it was good. So, yeah. But
well,
enough
I mean,
about
it could have been.
we got to get her fish. So I can't forget her tank. But go ahead, Miss
Okay.
Stymel. A little bit about yourself and your tank that you
Yeah.
were doing last year.
So I had 2 mollies that had babies. So that
Yeah.
was very, very exciting. They were called Martin and Gina. And Gina ate lots of her babies. So that was unfortunate, but it was really cool to watch for the students.
Mhm.
And um, then later on that year, um, I got a cichlid who we called Frank the Bully Rodriguez, and he was just by himself for a while.
Frank
Because
the
sadly
Bully
Martin and Gina both
Rodriguez.
passed.
What kind of cichlid?
So, hmm
What kind? Do you know? Was
oh,
it an African cichlid?
golden.
A what?
I know it was a golden cichlid. I don't know if
Golden.
that.
It
Yellow
was.
lab.
I was about to say it's probably African. Yeah, the yellow lab. Those are
No,
normally.
no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It
It
was a
was.
golden. It was a golden cichlid. It was the the one that has the yellow but has the gold little blackish streaks going through it. See if
Oh, what are those called?
I
Yeah,
believe it. And I thought they were called goldens at one point in time.
yeah, they yellow and black, but their stripes are horizontal.
They're in the Mbuna family for sure.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Let me pull them up. But yeah, go on, Miss Diamond.
So
he was
yeah,
mean.
what's that?
Didn't I take him out of there?
I took him home for the summer,
You took him
and
home. Okay.
I nursed him through some bloat issues.
Okay.
But then he sadly passed away as well.
Okay.
I think it was a fungal infection. And I tried to treat him for it, but he didn't come back around, sadly.
Now you've had fish before, right, Miss Diamond?
I had fish when I was a really little kid.
Okay.
So this past year and you know how little kids are, like, you can let them feed the fish, but that's about it.
Sure.
And they don't really understand much beyond that. So this was
It was
my
this one right
first.
here. Sorry, Miss Diamond. This
Oh,
guy right
Yep. Yep.
here. Golden. Boy, they
that's
get
Frank.
mean, man. They some little.
Oh, he was such a jerk.
Yeah,
He
they get mean.
That's when he got moved to my tank because he was nipping at everybody in the tank that he got put in. That was when my kid like grabbed stuff from random tanks and like threw them together, and maybe he shouldn't have. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So now she's from having it back then, now coming to be biology teacher here at the high school. She's got a crazy other biology teacher co-worker that is just going fish crazy. Gets her a tank when she asks for one, and she goes for it. And now she's back in. Now you're back in fishy heaven, right?
Yeah, and I got the super upgrade this year to the 55-gallon tank. So the kids are gonna flip when they see it. They're gonna be so excited.
Now,
Hey, listen, I was upset that I had to take it down out of the library, but you're also on the first floor, so that's an easy fix. Plus, you did really well because I definitely named some teachers that aren't getting any fish this year. I don't care how much they ask. They just I did name some of those. So you got upgraded. I'm actually thinking maybe upgrading Miss Shern, even though she did steal my fish. She took care of them. Miss Quintal has been doing a bang up job in the counselor's office, and Miss Heike has been doing really well with her fish.
What about Miss McGillicuddy? Miss McGillicuddy getting?
We don't have.
She ain't getting it. You ain't got a Miss McGillicuddy?
Yeah, man. Why don't you just talk about stuff you know? How about that?
I do know Miss McGillicuddy.
Well, you don't know her because she doesn't go to our school. We don't know her.
There's a Miss McGillicuddy in every school.
You're Miss McGillicuddy.
Okay, so have you ever had a 55? Is that the biggest tank you've had, or is this you had bigger before?
Yeah, this
really?
is the biggest endeavor so far.
All right. So normally when people are picking out fish for a tank, when I used to work at pet stores, I used to always start out with, all right.
Don't say what it. I know what
you no, you don't know. You don't know. You
I know
don't know.
Don't
you
say
don't know
it,
nothing.
that's not what she wants. I know.
And I'm not.
Go ahead and say it.
I was gonna say you have to pick the centerpiece fish first, and then pick other fish around it. You didn't know.
Okay.
You didn't know.
Okay. I thought you knew what I thought you were about to say, Mr. One fish, one size for all.
It doesn't matter because all fish only grow to the size of the tank.
Oh my God, bro! Shut up. You was just gonna do one species in that big old tank. That's what you was gonna do.
Not for her because she has one tank. You have multiple tanks, so species only tanks are pretty cool.
Tanks. You're trying to give me the species out 2 of them.
You got 3 tanks in your class this year?
No, fool. I'm talking about when you were telling me the species out the 3 that I'm having at the house.
Well, yeah,
Doesn't matter. This is what she wants. Everybody that's just joining, I appreciate you, Watts, Water, Benjamin Peters, Craigs, everybody. Listen, this is Miss Steimel. She works with me. She's a colleague. She did great with her tanks, and I upgraded her to the 55. The only reason Uncle Funk is here is because he's an employee of Consolidated Fish Farms,
and
he's not doing his job really well at all. He's not really classifying my client right now. I really need to talk to Dan about getting you
go talk to Dan.
We need to reduce your pay. You're not really doing.
We need to reduce our pay. You need to reduce your face. All right, Miss Steimel.
Okay, let's go.
What fish that you have to have? You know, I must have this fish. All the other fish, yeah, they're cool, but I definitely want this in a fish, whether it be big, small, little, personality.
Oh, I love personality, and I like schooling fish a lot.
Okay,
because they're always entertaining to watch.
So colors, is there a specific color that you like more than other colors?
Not really.
So you want multiple fish in the tank, or like maybe 3 species, 5 species? What are you looking for?
I mean, since I'm a biology teacher and we cover stuff about ecosystems, it really like the idea of having a little mini ecosystem in there.
All right, y'all in the chat. This is what she's looking for, so start throwing out ideas. You're looking for a community fish, but you're also looking for personality. So off the top of my head, I'm thinking like a blue acara, electric blue acara as a centerpiece fish.
That'd be dope.
They don't get too big. They get about this big. Okay. And they don't get too aggressive to where you can have other fish with them, smaller fish, maybe a group of bigger tetras or something that you said you like schooling, maybe some barbs. So let me put down electric blue acara. I mean, if you have a computer, you can look them up and be like, no, I don't want that. That's totally fine. You know,
I'll pull them up for her, and I'll show them on screen as you go. I'm
seeing what they're saying in the chat. Corey's, yeah. Whatever. Hello, fish folks. Let me see what we got for a card. What do we have? Let's see what we got over here.
Yeah.
South American cichlids, Central American cichlids, Central and South. So I'm just gonna go through the list and tell you what we got. We got regular acaras, which if you're a biology teacher, electric blue acaras is pretty cool because they're not found in the wild. They're super blue because people have bred them to be like that.
They cover genetics too, so that would be really a really cool object lesson to say, look at how humans have influenced this fish's traits.
Oh, most definitely. It's a product of selective breeding, definitely. We have the regular acaras without the genetics, without any kind of interference from man. Let's see what else we have here as far as chocolate cichlid, too big. Convicts, I wouldn't do it.
That'll give her a lot of babies. I mean, which not always not a bad thing, but if you're talking about a 55, so here's your blue acara.
That's the electric blue acara. Yep.
Beautiful fish, lots of personality, and actually, they're active. They're just a pretty cool fish. Nice medium-sized fish. If they breed, though, they will chase off everything else. So
that's why I would get just one.
Okay, got you. One blue Acara. All right, what was next on the list? I'm not reading the chat. You read the chat for me if you got it up. I'll pull up the fish.
All right, I'm sorry, Toski. Hold up, man. I gotta look at the computer. So okay, we got electric blue Acara. I'm looking at the computer. What about people in the chat? Throw some ideas out there. She likes schooling fish. So we can go with a bigger tetra. So, or I like barbs. I love barbs. But what do you guys in the chat think? There's all different types of barbs.
Barbs are cool. Let me pull this up real quick. That's a tiger barb, Stymel. You can get them. They got green tiger barbs. They got golden tiger barbs. They've got. Didn't you say albino at one point in time or something?
Albino tiger barbs, green tiger barbs. That tiger barb is the most common. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the only drawback to tiger barbs is they put a little bit of a limit as to what other type. Like, say you wanted a fish with longer fins. Yeah. Sometimes tiger barbs could be kind of fin nippers.
They're nippy, but yeah.
I've had luck with them. I did a video. Some people have concurred. Yeah, they are fin nippers. I've seen where they weren't fin nippers. If you're going with EBJ Acaras, I would go with cherry barbs. Cherry barbs. They are not aggressive. Yeah.
Yeah, they are pretty cool.
Okay. Man, I don't like agreeing with Glass Box Hero. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like agreeing.
That's okay. Yeah, man. Everybody got a good idea every now. Look, shut up. Cherry barbs, cool.
Cherry barbs. I'm gonna be upset for a while. Cherry barbs. And
what about some bloodfin tetras? I
don't know. All right. So bloodfins?
Yeah.
You know what? For right. Let me see if I can get them. Let me see if they're on my list.
Oh, that's right. We kind of got to go off your list too.
Yeah. Tetras. Ba-da-da. All right, this is what I have for tetras, y'all. This is what I have for tetras. I got the very first one, bloodfins.
Oh,
Joe says Episto.
Yeah.
Buenos Rio tetras.
I got Buenos Aires tetras, diamond tetras, glow light tetras. Glow light tetras would be cool.
Yeah, I like the glow lights.
But they might be a little bit on the small side for the blue Acara. Huh. Head and tail light tetras.
Those are cool as well. She might want to go tetra. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
I'm not a fan of tetras, but that's just me.
Yeah, I know barbs, but tetras have so many different ones and colors. And then you can get so many of them that are pretty hardy.
I just see that.
And in that classroom, she's going to need a hardy fish.
Yeah. For me personally, I kill a tetra just by looking at it. If I bring it home, it's going to die. It's just some people can't keep
this tetra. That's a black skirt tetra. And he's been holding his own and getting fat, as you can see. Got a little mustache on him.
You know what? Mexicali just brings up a good point. He was talking about Buenos Aires tetras eating plants. Are you going to have plants in this tank? Live plants?
I'd love to.
Plants. We're going to put some plants down. We're going to just send you an assortment of plants.
There you go, Glass Box.
What do you say?
He just likes plants. He's Mr. Christopher. What does he like to give out? He usually has some stuff. But with her doing plants, because you also did ecology last year, so you were doing some things with plants as well, right?
Yeah, we did some soil testing.
Soil testing and whatnot, yeah. So having some aquatic plants in the tank would be awesome, actually. I tried to do it, but I'm just not. I don't know why my plants just don't do what they're supposed to do.
Are you still going to have those mollies, those 2 mollies that you said you had? Do you still have them?
No.
Or did they go to the upper room? So, yeah, the upper room.
They got bleeding heart tetra.
So, I would like to throw a fish out there and get your opinion. I'm a huge since I've been doing these nano tanks. I've been doing a lot of different species.
Yeah, jungle valley is nice.
I've been very, very happy with live bearers as much as far as mollies, swordtails, and platies go because they clean up the tank really, really good. They eat algae, they eat extra food, they eat bio film and stuff that grows on the plants. And by them. Hey, Felicia.
We got Miss Steimel up here, Felicia. You know Felicia, Miss Steimel? Have you ever had her?
From Brittany? From Brittany Woods?
Yeah, well, she definitely went to Brittany. She'll be a senior this year.
Oh, okay. You said it's a student.
Jungle Val. Yeah, I don't know about the Congo tetras though. Those are really expensive.
What?
But, we could do that. It's just we don't have them as often as we'd like. But I'll put them in there. I mean, but are we getting them just because they're expensive and rare, or
you never had her?
Oh, Crips. I love Jungle Val. All right, so as far as tetras, what are you talking about?
She teaches in the LLC. She's bio teacher, science teacher. Great combination having both black mollies, red platies together. They can't interbreed, and you get great complement of colors. And I think that's what you're looking for, right, Simon? You would love just want a bunch of colors in there.
So we could do a bag of mixed platies, swordtails, and mollies. Just an assortment of color, tails, and stuff like that. And if any breeding does go on, the other fish will predate on the babies, which they kind of like. So I'm gonna put mixed live bearers.
Sounds great.
But as far as
Felicia said, Funk looked like that thing in his background.
You know what, Felicia? I was gonna send you some fish when you graduate, but now you ain't getting Nathan. You don't get nada. We was gonna hook you up when you graduated, but nope, not no more.
Lottie said green endlers are lush.
But the electric blue car, I think endlers and guppies and neon tetras are kind of like off the menu. You know?
Okay, yeah. So, all right. So let's go ahead and set that tank up then. Let's write it down so that.
Okay.
So we're gonna do mollies since she's already good with mollies.
Mixed live bearers.
And we're gonna add in some swordtails, which are awesome, and they come in a good assortment of colors. And also, what else?
Okay, so far we got one electric blue Acara we got cherry barbs. We'll probably do like 6 cherry barbs.
Okay.
Plants. We're gonna send you random plants and mixed live bearers. Okay. I would also like to do how you feel about Cory cats, little Cory cats. Let me see what we have for Cory cats. Yeah. You got to take care of the bottom. All right. Let's see.
Cherry barbs, a blue Acara, swordtails, mollies, and platies is what you said?
Assortment, live bearers. Mollies, platies, swordtails, just a mix of them.
Mollies, platies, swordtails, a blue Acara, and some cherry barbs?
And live plant. So right now we have...
Nice. That's a hell of a tank there, Steimel.
Right now we have Paleotis, Pandas, Julies. I like Julies, I ain't gonna lie to you. Ratatouille. I don't know what a ratatouille is.
I like the pandas, but we've had some bad pandas that come through St. Louis. They just been sickly or too small. They just haven't lasted.
I say I don't know. I don't know. We got albino. It's large.
All right. You've seen Cory cats before, Steinmel?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do you like the green ones or the albino ones?
I think albino will be cool.
Albino it is.
That'd be dope.
Panda Coys. I know, Craig. I think the albino, because she also wants to talk about genetics in her class, so that would be great to talk about albinoism.
Not only does she want to, she's going to have to. We all have to with the new curriculum. We're
Not
stuck.
choice.
What?
We're
Albino? What do you mean?
We have a lot of genetic stuff in our new curriculum.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. I'm going to be honest with you. For a 55-gallon tank, this that we have here is a good, because later on down the line, you can decide if you want to add more or less. But we have 1 electric blue Acara, 6 cherry barbs, plants, mixed live bears, and 6 albino Cory cats. That's the start of the year.
That's gonna be dope.
Sounds like a great thing.
Yeah, I like the color. So you got red, blue, electric blue. You got green plants. You got albino Corys and greenery to start off the year. What y'all think about that?
You guys got plants to send as well?
So Mexicali is saying do 12 cherry barbs. Here's the thing: as the school year goes, she's gonna want to add fish to it. We don't want to. We could always get her 6 more later on.
Good for her first semester. Plus, we need to make sure everything gets acclimated. We'll get that going. We are going to get. I'll have Fritz Complete. I also have the Fritz 7 Zyme that was given to me by Aquarium Co-op, who is a big participant in this whole thing. Plus, we'll get the Aquarium Co-op sponge filters in there as well with the Aquarium Co-op heaters. So we're going to get everything right probably this week and next week as the kids come. Make sure everything's looking good. And then we'll try to get those fish, because you can get fish to me, in 2 days? If I'm not mistaken what Dan was saying.
2 days. Real fast, Jerome brought up a good thing. He brought up a fact. So the Corys, we could do 3. We could do 3 albino and 3 regular, so people could see what they normally look like, if you'd like.
And then we could show how albinism is, a genetic, mutation or whatnot.
Yeah, Cory. So I'm gonna do 3 on these and 3 on those. Alrighty. And as far as suckerfish go, or algae eaters, or anything like that, in all honesty, your live bears are gonna do a really good job. But if you would want to have a Placo or something like that, I can always add that. I only.
What's the EBA?
Electric blue Acara.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's all right. It'll give. It'll be.
Yeah,
right.
we go. Yeah, I think. As far as Placos go, or I think snails are actually later on when you start getting algae for them to eat, because right now they don't have any. Snails. What are they called? The neurite snails, or the mystery snails. I think that would be these are, because like I said, these live bears, they keep my tank super clean, cleaner than any Placo I've ever had. I can tell you that much. I forgot to turn on my tank.
Get those plants in there first. Before anything, see if they can get like some sort of rooted and have them grow out. Then that'll be plenty of hiding spots that everything can kind of dart between.
Hold on, is Felicia?
Yes.
Why you change your name up all French? You try to be all fancy. I'm not Felicia anymore. I'm just Leisha.
And she a senior now. She is senior.
Oh, okay. She's trying to French it up. I'm
Lottie's
just Leisha.
Nature, thank you so much.
And y'all don't forget to get that thumbs up. Let's get them thumbs up. And I am not mean, Leisha.
All right, Stymel, like we really wanted you up here so that we could do this. I don't want to take all of your time, but it looks like we have your 55 stopped.
Yep.
So if you wanted to take off, because I know we got to be back up early in the morning, so I don't know what time your day gets started, but not mine now is like 6:15.
I gotta wake up at 5 for my daughters.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Whew. I don't know how y'all do it.
For having me in. Thank you for the awesome stuff that I'm gonna get in my tank.
Oh man, no problem. This is why I do it. I was wondering if I would get a good teacher in there that would hook it up.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to see that you really kind of took to it, and the kids are gonna love it, and you just got this big old tank in your room now. It's gonna be great.
Hey, can you get any of that Easy Green from Corey? Because she's getting plants.
Oh yeah. All right. I can make that call.
Yeah.
We'll see what we get. Let's see what we get. We're meeting in Wibbins class tomorrow. Are we in there the whole day, Stymel?
I think so. I think it's department PD tomorrow.
Are we supposed to wear our shirts that we just got today?
I think that's our first day shirts. I think tomorrow is whatever you want day.
Thank God. Cool. Because I'm coming in some jogging pants. So I'm chilling. But this is going to be a nightmare.
You ain't got no kids tomorrow? Y'all school year has not started?
Just teachers getting started.
Oh, man.
We get a week and they come in on Monday. But
yeah.
It's yeah. All right, Simon, I appreciate you.
Thanks for having me. Bye.
Right on. Talk to you later.
So, they're also saying root tabs. Root tabs. You see, you get some root tabs from Corey too.
Okay.
So, because depending on if they're root feeders and whatnot, depending on the plant, some plants eat from the root. And she's probably not doing that whole dirted substrate thing and whatnot. So.
Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to make it as easy as possible to get that going because
root tabs actually are really, really good for if you just have gravel. If you just have gravel, you just put the root tabs in there. Really good. Oh no! Why does he look like a cartoon?
Yeah.
I am a cartoon.
Your background. Oh, you have the okay. Is that AI?
You can imagine where I'm at.
Oh, I know what I was about to say. I was like, why are you showing us a picture of your own room? Like, just okay, you're not at home. All right, I got you.
I'm not at home.
Hey, I got
you.
No, what I wanted to tell you is depending on what kind of plants you're going to be sending them, because you don't want her messing around with active substrate, nutrients.
Yeah, no.
The easiest thing is if she's going to do like a sand or a gravel, and if you're going to send like stem plants, she's going to need root tabs for those. Or if you're just doing like Anubiases, Java Fern,
we just need like Java Fern and Anubias for real. Okay. Just kind of something quick.
Probably be able to get away with just some liquid.
You don't need root. Yeah, you don't need root tabs for Java Fern and Anubias.
I'll be honest with you. Make sure that based on the plants that you're sending her, you're going to make sure you have whatever she needs for that.
Dan most likely is going to send low light requirement plants, a random assortment,
and that's what we need. We don't have the best lighting in the school, and I don't have a lot of aquarium lights. I got a lot of aquarium lights that were donated that I'm trying to put together.
Java Fern and Anubias, just the classroom lights is enough. The ambient light, you don't need anymore.
Yeah, and like I said, he's just gonna send stuff, so he's gonna get random stuff. Yeah, a lot of people saying awesome things in the chat for real. I ain't gonna lie.
But we still got to use that stuff because I still have a 55-gallon that just has guppies in it right now.
What do you want to do? All right, let's start with that one. What do you want to do with that?
I want to make it something. I want. the only.
So Okay, so here,
guppies in there just because I didn't have anywhere else to kind of put them. I really didn't want to put them all in that 55, but they bred it crazy over the summer, so now it's a lot of guppies in there. But I
so
mean,
here's one caveat that I like to add in there. So we already got electric.
Hold on. Before you say what you're going to say,
Yeah.
What do you think happened when I put a net full of guppies into the 40-gallon Starry Night?
The guppies disappeared.
The guppies have been there all weekend.
He's not hungry.
Don't feed that Starry Night for 2 days. I bet you.
Yeah, because if you're feeding the tank, he's going to go with the less effort.
Okay.
If you,
Well, there it is.
If you
Because now I have a Starry Night and 7 guppies just chilling.
Yeah.
They're not gonna make it. That's not gonna be them.
Well, you only feed once a week, anyways, don't you?
Not in the classroom. I do every other day, but I didn't feed them over the weekend, and they were still in there. And then I fed today.
Oh, yeah. Give it a couple of days without feeding; those guppies will be gone.
Okay.
All right. So I just want to add this real fast. So, we got 6 and 6 and 3 and 3 and stuff like that. It would be easier for us to send you this, instead of one bag of 6 plants and another bag. Like, for instance, your other classes your other tanks that you have.
Yeah.
If you wanted to add electric blue cars, that would be easy for us to add extra to the bag that we're already sending.
Right.
So any of these fish that we're getting for Miss Stein?
Yeah, Miss
Stein. If you want to double up on that,
saying, I would love to have a bag full of those, because what's going to end up happening is a lot of people still have 10-gallon tanks. So I'm not going to put no more than 3, 4, 5 fish in there, especially if they're small. You feel me? And
I got you.
Those platies, swordtails, and all of those, I can put 3
spread them
fish
out
in a 10-gallon, and I can spread them all out. So I was really.
Don't you think that for the cichlid, I understand the electric blue Acara for the 55, but since he's got other smaller tanks, don't you think a Bolivian ram would have been a better option? Because they don't grow very big, and you can keep them in a 10, 20, and a 55.
Well, the reason why I kind of those cichlids that grow about 5 inches, they just in a 55, that one fish, the size, that one fish kind of throws off. Well, it kind of adds to the whole thing of the 55 with the smaller fish surrounding it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we could do Bolivian rams, but they're gonna be slightly bigger than the cherry barbs.
No, quite significantly bigger.
Not that much bigger. I mean, I can tell you right now, the swordtails we have are this big.
Oh yeah, well, swordtails are big.
You know what I'm saying? So, just for size difference, who's this?
It's true.
It's me.
Oh, that's you. So that one, because she did want a fish with personality, and while the Bolivians are a cichlid, they really don't have the personality of the bigger cichlids.
But do you really want the personality? I mean, I'm talking about the aggression once it gets to breeding size. Because electric.
It's one though.
Oh, it's only one.
It's only one. Yeah, it's only one. Yeah, there's only one.
Says that he still thinks electric blue will be feasting on swordtail and platy babies, which I think will be all right. I mean, we're going to keep them fed, but we're gonna feed every other day. They'll be all right.
You do want him,
but also we have
get overpopulated.
Yeah, we have a predation chapter that we have to go over, and we show that in the tank. So like, it's just gonna all be all right. Like, it's ecosystem. It's whatever happens is gonna happen. The babies, the fittest will survive. The weakest ones will get eaten, or whatever the case may be. This one's gonna.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna get eaten, but that's biology. That's ecosystems.
But it might be like Starry Night and Guppy. I mean, if she continues feeding, if I feed him, he's going to go for the less.
If they have a lot of hiding areas, they'll survive for a while.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you guys are doing Nubius and Java Fern, I mean, it might take a while for it to kind of grow to that point. But if we get them, if we get the plants in there so they can start getting acclimated and start growing, then we'll be all right.
Mm-hmm. All right. So I think for Miss, I can't get her last. Steinmel. I want to call her Steinberger.
You're stupid.
Isn't there a Steinberger in football? Like an old school Steinberger?
I don't know.
Coach or something like that. It sounds like a coach, a football coach.
There were the Steiners that were like a wrestling team, weren't they?
I don't know. All right, so let's go with your 55. What you trying to do with your 55? Oh man, what you trying to do with that 55?
So hold on. So let me get you right. Now, there's two 55s in my classroom. One is filled with guppies. The other one has three giant Danios and 2 silver dollars in it. And 2 discs.
Let's start one at a time.
All right.
So what do you want to do with the 55? What should he do with the 55? What does it have?
Steinbrenner is the Yankees owner, yeah.
Steinbrenner, that's right. I knew that's what I want to do. So as of right now, you have what in this 55? Y'all in the chat start throwing out ideas. What you have right now, and do you want to keep them in there? Because you could always move those fish and just start fresh on the 55.
Wait, say that one more time.
I said just because you have a Danio and you could always remove them into another tank and start fresh with the 55s. What do you want to do with the 55? What do y'all think?
Move those fish to?
Bro, you have multiple tanks. I don't know where you want to move to.
I'm telling you what the tanks I have. That's so I have a 10-gallon that is empty. So if I did catch all of those guppies out of that 55, that's a free and open 55 right there.
Okay.
So do you want to do guppies? You want to continue the guppy theme size, or do you want to do something different with it?
I want to do something different with it.
All right. So we got a brand new. Yeah.
I like the look of the swordtails because there's swordtails also with the giant Danios. So that tank, I could just add more of those in there. That'd be fine. Now, let's say I take all the guppies out of this 55. I got a brand new 55. What are we doing?
You said whatever you want.
Well, not almost. You can do a lot more things.
Yeah. Yeah. I keep 15 electric blue, 15 and 55, and they do well unless I crank the heat up, and they go into spawning mode. Yeah, when it's cold like that, their metabolism slows down, so they're not as a pike cichlid, a dwarf pike cichlid. Do we have a dwarf pike cichlid?
One. I always keep my heat up in all my tanks. They're always 80 to 85.
Okay, but what do you want? What do you want for that 55? What would you like to have?
I almost want to go. I almost kind of want to try the one species multiple fish. I think that'd be. I think actually that might look super cool for the students to see.
Mixed Mambunas, angels, mixed Mambunas, angels.
Mixed in Bunas, mixed angels would be dope. They always call them the triangle fish.
The reason is because you have the height you don't have a lot of depth in the 55.
Right.
You do an angelfish.
Yeah.
And
angelfish might rock out.
And Java fern. That's all you need.
Angelfish and Java fern.
Yeah.
75 chili rasboras.
If you don't want to have substrate or anything in there, I don't know what you have in there, but if you just wanted to go with some rocks with Java fern on it, that's all you need.
That's all I got in there. Just rocks.
55 mixed angels. You want to throw some Corys at the bottom?
Well, you need a cleanup crew, whether it's a Corys or a.
Give me some loaches.
What kind of loaches? Let me see.
They've seen dojo loaches before. I gave them all out to students that took tanks home. Remember, we're really trying to get students to take these tanks home and then go fishing in the 55 gallons at the end of the school year. So I would love and if they're taking 10s or possibly 20s home, we're thinking about that as well. So if they're taking a 10-gallon home, they could probably just put one
Loach,
angel.
I really, if they're gonna take these fish home, I really wouldn't. I don't like putting angels in 10 gallons because even one of them, because when they grow really big, their fins drag across the bottom of the tank. And loaches, for the most part, unless you're getting something like, like coolie loaches or something like, they get kind of big.
The ones that do take them home, if I don't, hopefully I'll get some bigger tanks to, if that's what they want to do. But that's what I have the guppies for. That's what I have the platies for. They'll take those home as starting off, and that'll give me another year to acquire some bigger tanks if they do really well with those. So they don't necessarily have to take the angels home, but I would like for them to be able to see some different fish.
Another option for that 55 could be like some Denison barbs.
These rainbow shark. I mean, these I had Denison barbs. What else are they called? Red line sharks?
Yeah. No, roseline.
Rose line. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I love those fish. Those are also good. But I had them at 60. I feel like they get kind of.
The angels.
Let's slow down for 1 second. What is the purpose of the tank? Like, you want the angels to be in there, or do you want them to breed? Because they're probably going to breed by the end of the year. Be honest with you.
That's what I was trying to find a different alternative because.
But I mean, he could take them home for that.
In a group of 6, you're going to have a pair.
But I mean, it's fine though. You can. I mean,
they paired up last year, and they were beginning parents, so they ate the eggs. But then they were in there with other fish that possibly ate the eggs as well. I don't, that doesn't really concern me that much. I want it to look. I just think a 55 full of angels might be pretty dope.
All right, so let's just stop right there. Let's do 8 angels. Because let's be real, sometimes they don't all make it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So let's do 8 angels, and we could tack on those Corys. Now, when we send you the mixed live bears, you could throw a couple of those in there, but just for starting out, because we still got a whole year to go. We don't have to fill every tank.
Yeah, this is just first semester. Let's go first semester, see how they do. I want to make sure that I'm also trying to make sure that all teachers understand that with my fish club, teachers are not to touch these tanks, and I'm having students mandatorily record. And we're going to upload this stuff so that you guys can actually be able to see something. It's going to be a mandatory reason that they record and upload or send it to me or whatever the case may be.
Well,
all right.
Make sure those angels are not those lace fins or the super long fins. Do the normal.
Normal.
Yeah. No, well, normal shorter fins.
Standard fin. Yeah. Boo, but okay. Boo. All right, so 55 we're doing angels, and we'll go from there. Halfway through the year, we'll look out. What are we talk about today? Tanks keep the kids home and out of trouble. Win-win. 437 Blue Dream shrimp. Shrimp. I don't that if you had a small tank, we can do shrimp.
Here's the
Dr. Lester has a 27-gallon full of cherry shrimp. I'm going to get a net full of those and put them in a 10-gallon and have them grow out as well, because I've never had shrimp before, so I think that'll be super cool. What's up, Life Lessons?
Severums. Somebody mentioned severums.
You don't have big enough tanks for severums.
Oh, I missed my severum.
Yeah, he got kilted in. All right, so we got the 55. We're doing 8 angels and possibly some Corys, and depending on how you feel, you might throw some live bearers in there.
So you're already doing the albino Corys for the beach.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have access to different Corys? Do you have the Julii?
Yeah.
Oh, do those with the angelfish.
Julie's, yeah.
So angelfish and Juilliard Corey's. And that's
Julie's,
just
yeah.
155 setup.
For right now, yeah.
Do you have
You know-
substrate in there or no?
Substrate, yeah. Do you have substrate?
Do you have a gravel or sand or something in there?
Mm-hmm.
What you got?
Gravel.
Oh, mixed plants. We gotta put some mixed plants in there.
No, just give him the Java fruit.
Well, whatever he gets. I'm gonna be honest with you, he's gonna get mixed plants. I mean,
Yes.
whatever he decides, yeah.
Hornwort. Everybody throws freaking hornwort in there, and you can't do anything with it other than
Yeah.
throwing it up at the top.
I hate hornwork. I hate hornwork. I can't even
I
say the
hate
name. That's
hornwork,
how bad
too.
I hate it.
Or a
Hornwork.
Don't do an accuracy either, because that's just like
Yeah.
But the hornswort, only thing I like it is it just covers the top because I don't have any lids on these things.
Oh, you need to go to. All right. So let's go on to the next.
So
fish.
let's go to the next 55 gallon that has the 3 giant Danios, the 2 discus, the 2 silver dollars, a couple of swordtails, and a couple of mollies are in there.
you want to put more fish in there?
Yeah, I would kind of leave that one alone. That one looks like it's. If
Put more wood in there.
You don't want
He
to.
said, "I'd leave that one alone."
All right, so that one's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two. It looks really empty though for some reason. I mean, the giant Daniels keep it going.
Well,
I
you
just
can't
put
have
in the.
tanks 'cause
I
you have
just put in the
summer
2 discus from my house. So. And
Hey.
someone took the angel already. It was an angel in there.
They stole it.
No, actually, I got it in a 20 long in the other office. The other office downstairs across from Miss Steimel has 2 angels in a 20 long with a couple of with 2 Cory cats, and I just put like maybe 7 guppies in there.
Well, I kind of get a feeling you're gonna end up with a if you think it looks low, if it looks like not a whole lot going on, you're getting a bunch of live bears. I'm gonna be honest with you. You're gonna be able to divvy that up.
All right, as long as I can have
feel-
somewhere where they can be in there because they're going to get scooped out and go into some tins. So I'm not worried about
Live
that's why I'm
bears are
saying
awesome.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All
cool.
right. So we got that 55. All right.
Okay.
We got another 55 is done. That 55 is done. DONE. What else we got going on? Tank line.
The 40 gallon with the Starry Night, but nothing else could be done there.
No, that's 40 gallons done.
And then I just have a bunch of 10s and 20s that I'll have to give out to the teachers that are asking for tanks.
How many 10s and 20s?
Last year I had to give out 24 tanks.
You got 24 10s and 20 tanks laying around?
Mm-hmm.
I love that. And these are all donations, right? That you've gotten from donations. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I ain't gonna lie to you. But you're not setting all those tanks up, are you?
Mm-hmm. I'm setting them up so I am tomorrow going to send out an email to everybody in the district for teachers that would like a student-led fish tank in their classroom.
Ooh.
And judging on my response, I'll get those tanks set up. And last year it was 24 teachers that wanted tanks. I could not finish the project because I got taken off of the classroom, which left me students.
Okay.
And so those tanks all had to be shut down.
So, so as somebody who's like ran fish rooms, whatever, I would probably. Oh man, that's a tough one.
That's why I ask for so many libraries because I usually drop 2 to 3 fish in every tank. That way everybody has fish.
So you got about 24 10 to 20 tanks, 10 to 20 gallons.
Yeah.
10 to 20 gallons. Man.
It's a good problem to have, but when I ask Dan for fish, usually I just ask for a bag full of platies, mollies, guppies. That way I can just put them all in a tank. The guppies will procreate, we know, quickly, and then I'll
Yeah.
just always have fish on hand just in case, whatever. And then if more people want tanks, I set up tanks, give them a couple of fish. If they can handle a couple of fish, maybe give them a couple more. And then pretty soon these students will be able to take those tanks home. But that's at the end of the year. So I usually gauge it per semester. So by winter time, which is winter break, which is Christmas break in December, I'll see how many, tanks and fish and students that actually know what they're doing. We'll take them home in December, and then we'll start our second semester. And then I usually ask Dan and see if there's anything else. But mostly, I'm usually able to get by off of that. The only issue I had was a bunch of greedy ass teachers that just kept asking for more stuff, but you're not taking care of the old stuff. And this is not your project. So that's why it's coming with a disclaimer to the teachers to not touch the tanks and don't ask me for anything. Like, I'm giving you what I got, and this is what it's going to be. And then we'll just go up in stages as you do well with your tanks.
Now, what did you mean by them asking? They would want more fish in them, or just equipment?
They would want more fish, different kind of fish, more food, and all of this stuff. They just, they want decorations and all this. Like, look, I'm giving the basics for these students to understand how to take care of fish in a fish tank. Let me get that down first, and then we can work around decorating and doing all that stuff. But you haven't put in on this, man. There's no monies involved from you. Like, I don't have money to go get you these glow-in-the-dark fake plastic plant. We're not doing that. If we're going to do something, we're going to make it, vital to the ecosystem in the tank, if possible. Now, if students like glow-in-the-dark tanks and stuff like that, starting off, okay. But not greedy, not no teachers saying what they want. This is not your thing. And that's all I'm saying.
All right. So
I've got a teacher that has done really well with her tank. I want to upgrade her to a 27 gallon from her 10 gallon. She has 3 glow tetras. And they're hot pink. That's her favorite color. So she ended up taking really good care of those. So I wouldn't mind getting her some more fish. For 27. Oh, snap. I upgraded them. I found another 55 gallon. So there's another 55 gallon in the instructional coaches.
Snap. Hold up, dude. I got something more important than what we're talking about. We're talking about my tanks now. We got red lizards. I'm over here looking at red lizard. Yeah, the red lizard. They're like the long whip tail. Yeah, we have them. I'm gonna have to get me some. I'm over here shopping. I'm shopping for my tank.
Where are you gonna put some red lizards at, Mr. 3 for Hakas in a 5 gallon?
I got a 33 right now, sitting waiting. I got 75. I got. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about
water.
What, red lizard catfish?
Yeah.
They're whiptails.
Yeah, they're whiptails. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I love those. Those are dope. I had a couple of those.
Yeah, we got some here. I'm gonna have to get me some Friday. Galaxy Raspberries. We got
send me some of those, Mister. I'm just gonna give you Corey Cats. Like, what's up with you?
Look at them get all serious. Those are not that cheap.
Look at that.
Glassbox Hero's gonna donate another 55 gallon.
God dang it.
That'll be dope. All right, so hold on. You still got to stock the instructional coaches 55 gallon.
55 gallon?
It's empty. They've actually bought a stand for it. They've sanded it out. They're making it look beautiful.
What do they want?
Now let me tell you. Hold on. Let me tell you what you're dealing with here. These are 2 ladies. Both of them are prissy. One of them likes pink and purple and all of this. And all they said was, we want our tank with some cute fish. Don't give us no ugly fish. We want very cute fish, and we want them in this tank. And what do you got?
Give them a packet of glowfish.
This is the same. This is the same teacher that has has taken care of the 3 glow tetras, the pink ones.
I can tell you, this is going to be real easy. We don't do glowfish. So there you
I
go.
knew he was about to say that.
But yeah, we don't. So that's really easy. So 55 for who? Who's this for?
2 female PE teachers.
This is for the instructional coaches.
What's instructional coach?
PE teacher. It's just they changed the name.
No,
Really?
no, shut up, Mexicali. No, they are teachers who teach in the content areas, but since they're instructional coaches, they come into the classrooms to see if they can get you different things to help get your classes a little bit better, as far as making sure you reach every kid and all of this type stuff, or different
teachers.
Yeah,
Teachers for
strategies.
teachers?
Yeah, different strategies to use and stuff like that.
All
So
right.
they have their own office. It's a huge room downstairs, and I just gave them a 55-gallon. I forgot about them.
Now, let me ask you. When people tell me cute fish, goldfish,
No.
and why not? They don't want goldfish?
No.
Is it you don't want goldfish or they don't want goldfish?
They're not.
Drew doesn't want
What's cute? What do you mean cute goldfish?
like
Ranchos, them dirty. No. They need get them a whole little small, like a community of some bright colors, some nice colorful something.
All right, hold on. Let me go. We got
bottom of the chat with Mike B. He said, "How would you get the tanks that get donated?" All right, so all of these tanks got donated to me by the aquarium club. So they just went to there was a LFS that was closing down. They bought 10 gallons with the rack and donated it to the school. So that's how I end up acquiring the 30.
Let me check out these rainbows.
10-gallon tanks.
You have you done rainbows?
55 gallons though. Oh,
have you done rainbows?
And got them from them.
What about rainbows? Somebody mentioned rainbows. I
said rainbow sharks.
Well, what about rainbow fish in general?
That'd be dope, actually. Actually, a tank full of 55 full of rainbows, they jump though, don't they?
Honestly, you really should get lids for these tanks. I would do, and we might have to do a GoFundMe for this.
They donated the tanks, no lid. Well, there was a couple of lids on them because, so I do have some lids for the 10 gallons, but I don't have no lids for the 55s.
Okay, so
even my 55s at home are open. My 75s are open. I need lids for real.
Dude, we got threadfin, we got singer. I don't even know how to pronounce singing fur.
What are those?
Huh?
Is it
Are those tetras?
No, these are all rainbows. SIGNIFER.
SING what?
IFER. They kind of look like thread fins in a way.
Dude, use your vowels.
They're pseudomagills, I think, what you're looking at. They have like a blue eye.
Yeah.
These are dope. These are the cyanifers.
Yeah, cyanifers. Yeah.
Pacific cyanifers, blue eye rainbows. They look like they got little ears on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny how all the females at that school get 55. Yeah.
Do you have any?
Wait, what happened?
Gabriel got your number. How come all the females? It seems like all the females get 55s.
There are no dudes. I teach at a high school. It's nothing but females.
All right, so let me just go down this list of rainbows we have, and y'all gonna have to bear with me because I can't. Y'all know how I am with these names, and people need to give these dang on fish regular names.
Wait, Stephen P.
You just need to learn to read, man. You just say words. You don't know words.
I can't hear you in Mexicali, you rude son of a Mitch. What you say, Mexicali?
Oh, I said right now if you're gonna do rainbows, we ought to ask Stephen P, since he's the one that is a big rainbow fish geek.
Stephen P, man, Stephen P did a video. I got to hold up for a sec. Stephen P did a video on his puffers. You know, that's like he did like a Hollywood quality video on that sucker, man. That was a good damn video. It was a good video, like professional. I'm just saying.
Danny, does it fit in your car? Did you want to bring it up to the school, or did you want me to meet you somewhere? Because
is this another 55?
Yeah, no, that's the one.
Weshy said he's going to give me one.
Is that for the PE? I mean, the instructional teachers?
No, they already have theirs in the room. This will be another one I can put somewhere else.
So, do you want to put mixed rainbows in the instructional teachers?
Yes, that'll be dope.
I got a buttload of rainbows, man. I got red dragon rainbows, Madagascar, yellow, Wanamarasis,
just give me some nice colors.
Turquoise, threadfin.
You got dragon. What was it called? Dragon.
They're a smaller fish.
Say what, Mexicali?
The threadfins are a smaller fish.
Yeah, they're
little, like bloodfin, like thread. Yeah, the threadfins are small, but they're cute. They're colorful.
Pygmanaea.
What was the dragon rainbow fish? What was that? Dragon something?
Red dragon rainbow is what it say.
Oh, red dragon rainbow.
Orange albino millennium. New Guinea. We got a bunch of stuff, man. Kamaka.
All right, so look, all I'm gonna need from you. Oh, that red dragon rainbow is tough. That red dragon rainbow has like a green iridescent in the middle, and then red, a nice bloody red at the back of the tail, and then they got one that has a yellow, and the thread fin is dope. I had a thread fin, but my Bisher ate it.
All right, all right. So for the 55 for the instructional teachers, we're going to put mixed rainbows in for starters. Because mind you, y'all, this is for starters, right? Later on, we can go ahead and do different stuff. And you're going to get mixed cories. You could throw mixed cories in there. Later on, I'm sure you'll get some plecos, whatever. As far as the Danny Weshy 55, I honestly let's get his opinion on that.
I've got room in my classroom to set that up because I took the rack of 10s out, so that leaves the 40 Starry Night and a large open space where I can fit the 55 in there, and we can stock her up as well.
I would say, what would Danny Weshy put in that tank? But
cuttlefish,
plants. Put the plant fish in the tank.
You can do a barb tank. You haven't done a barb tank.
Who?
Barbs. Barb tank. But I mean, he's donating a tank. Danny, what would you like to see in this 55? This out of curiosity.
We're gonna make it a Danny Weshy tank.
He's donated it. We can at least ask his opinion. I mean, we don't have to take his opinion. We can ask it. Barbs and rainbows.
I'm asking you guys this shit.
Hold up, Stephen P saying that barbs and rainbows is a nice combo. I love me some barbs. I ain't gonna lie to you. So we already got some cherry barbs coming to you. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be too much just instead of 6 to throw, 12, 20 up in them.
So how many rainbows are we going to put in the 55 gallon for the instructional coaches?
It depends what size body rainbow you're going with.
Yeah, it depends.
But you're doing a mixture of them, so you're picking the body one. So what are we doing?
Hold up. I don't see the rainbow. They're not here. They're at the shop, man. I have to go to.
He's got to look at them, but he doesn't realize.
I thought you're just looking at the names. You don't have the. Okay.
Yeah, I'm my computer. I'm looking at my computer, my list.
Okay, all right. So I guess when you get to the shop, you gauge it from there. But
Yeah, we'll just
whatever
start yanking
rainbow,
stuff.
whatever rainbows we put in there, like whatever you tell me how many can go in that 55, that'll be great for them. I can take other rainbows for the 55 that Weshy's going to give and throw some barbs in there since you're doing barbs as well.
However,
I
That'd be
would
dope.
recommend that you get pictures of the ones you're going to send, Funk, and show them, send them to Drew so he can show them to the teachers. Because not every rainbows are pretty particular. You know, they're kind of like a you love it or hate it kind of fish.
when they're little, they look good. I don't like them when they're full grown because they look like.
Yeah, I've had some get full grown and look kind of doofy.
Yeah, they have the real tiny head and the tail and the big round body. Some
They
people
did
love
get
that
kind
look.
of doofy.
Yeah,
But
some people like that.
they won't realize that until second semester, and they're like, "Are these the same fish?"
Hold up, wait. Now,
like these ones right here.
yeah,
No,
they when
those
they
dope looking
the
rainbows.
Bozeman are nice. They
Those
would love
look
those.
dope.
when they get bigger, that they look funny. All right, so hold on. Let's stop for a second. I don't like this fish. I think it's ugly. Y'all know my personal opinion on this fish. But for some reason, women go to the pet store and they look at the blood parrots and they're like, "Oh, it's so cute."
Oh, third fish.
And so I hate them fish.
I'm just saying.
Stephen P's coming at you.
Hey, teach the kids not to body shame.
You know, I like the Bozeman are nice. I like the dwarf neons. Those are nice because they don't get that awkward big hump in the middle.
Let's just get the ones that you know are nice. Don't get the ones that get ugly. The Bosmanis, the blue neons, and what was the other ones?
Well, you wanted to get thread fins and pseudomagills. Those are not. Well, pseudomagills are no longer rainbow fish, but
Thread fins, they're smaller, but they're pretty. They'll like those as long as they don't. Will the Bosmani mess with them at all?
no.
Okay, well then. All right, well there you go. Funk, some Bosmanis, some blue neon.
Definitely blue neon. Huh? Definitely blue neons and Bosmanis. We'll go ahead. Yeah, we got that.
Okay. Unless you want me to turn to Danny West. Did Danny Weshy answer?
Yeah,
he never said
black mollies, golden mollies, and what genetics work. I say we Mbuna it out. Just Mbuna it out if we don't do the rainbow barb thing.
Well, for Daddy's tank, the tank that he's you definitely want to. Yeah.
He wants to be placing bets in the tank to see which fish is going to make it.
Okay, so here's my thoughts on that. The two things. He's saying do the black mollies and the gold mollies to see the genetics, the mix of it coming out, which would be cool in a biology class. It'd be something to talk about, study it.
Biology.
I could do that in a 27-gallon though, not a.
Yeah, okay.
Let's rock the 55 out.
Mixed Mambunas always look good. Period.
They're colors, and they'll come up to the tank every time the kids come through.
Isn't it too narrow for those Mbuna fish?
Mbuna? No.
Them Mbunas, yeah, they get in where they fit in.
Yeah.
Yeah, they only get now they have some killers, dog. Them Goldens.
I saw them in, but they were
them Kenjis.
8 inches.
I mean, I guess they can get that. I mean, the ones I've always seen. I mean, mixed Mambunas in a 55 is fair because you kind of want them to be tight anyway to kill that aggression. You know what I mean?
Or you know what? We could just go back to mixed peacocks.
I just saw peacocks.
Nah.
I was thinking.
Yeah, no, Mambunas.
They get a little. I had mixed peacocks in my 60, so 55 ain't gonna be that bad. You got to pack those Africans in, those African cichlid peacocks.
Yeah, I hate agreeing with Daddy Weshy. It makes me a little bit nauseous, but I mean,
Blue Johannies and red zebras
and zebras. That's always a good. Or blue Johannies and labs look good.
Yo, how does the size
Blue
of
Johannies and Goldens.
and Bunas? He's trying to pronounce it correctly.
Pip said, I'm trying to be cheap and why I ain't sending you like the zebra plecos and stuff like that.
Vulcan Corys.
Yeah. That'd be like a one-off. See, okay, so
they are giving me these fish as a donation to these students, so I'm taking what I can get. I don't want it to be.
No, you're not.
No.
They offered you goldfish and you turned your nose up on them.
Hey, Mr. Kelly, who invited you? Okay, look, whose side are you on?
Okay,
dude, them ornate goldfish cost a grip too.
Yeah, so here's the deal.
The last thing I need is for an expensive fish to just come up, belly up in a classroom that I did not oversee because of some knucklehead shit, and I don't need that. I want to be able to make sure that these things are able to do what they need to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and at the end of the day, these fish
in my
are going to be home.
If you want to give me some dope shit in my classroom where I'm gonna be there every day, I can make sure everything is cool. But when I'm issuing out fish, I want it to be a hardy, small, something that would, you know what I'm saying?
Beginner fish. And that's what I was about to say to Pip. I was like, those types of fish later on, I'm sure Biz will get his hands on. But for starting out, a baseline stock aquarium.
Let me see how they do taking care of these fish in the first semester. And
with that intention,
if we can go up from there, then that's fine. And I want it to be where, let's say that I have a bigger tank and they do want to move up. I can scoop those fish out of that tin, put them back into my general pop. They'll be perfect for the next person to try starter fish as well. But I don't want to go balls in. See, Mexicali is the teacher that I would not give fish anymore to because he's the one that doesn't freaking listen, always asking for more and better and this and that. You little Mexican fucker. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Any kids still in here? It's 10 o'clock. Pardon my language. Love you, Mexicali.
I want discus for mine.
I would. I like
Melly. See where he goes. You see where he goes. Although discus, some discus and severums would be dope though.
Yeah, Melly Mel. Yeah, I would love for these people to get some fire miles, but if they're gonna end up with a 10-gallon and Biz is gonna have to take some of the teachers are gonna have to take them home. Some of them Biz are gonna have to take home, and some of them the kids are gonna have to take home. And if we get multiple fire mouths, there will be babies. And now these kids are going to have these killers in these 10-gallon tanks. So that's a tough one.
I wouldn't be sending them home with that. These kids
have to go home.
But
you have to take them home.
I gotta put something in my 90-gallon. So let's not forget about that. But I'm sending them home with the knowledge of them being able to take care of their classroom tank and wanting to be able to take that home. When they take that 10-gallon home or that 20-gallon home and they're able to take a couple of those guppies or mollies or platies or whatever the case may be, they can see how they do over the summer. When they come back and they want a bigger tank with better fish, then that's what they can do.
Wait, you have an empty 90-gallon in your classroom?
In his house.
Oh.
Okay. A corner. 90 corner.
Both front.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I was going to say, if you had that 90, put the discus in there. But if it's a corner tank, that's an awkward shape.
That bow front is dope, though.
Bow fronts?
I love bow fronts.
I just got to get rid of these 2 big Frontosa and these 3 compressor seps and 2 Calvises.
What? You don't want the compressor seps and the Calvises?
I mean, I've been growing them out for the last few years. They just take forever. My friend gave me the Frontosis to hold. He's going to take this 40-gallon back. So, because it's in the way of the. So this is where we're at. This is Frontosis and Compressor in this 40. This little 15-gallon bow out in this 10-gallon is gone. The 60-gallon is already drained. So my 90 is going to go in this corner right here, 75 here and 75 there, and that's it. That's all I'm dealing with. This 27 and this 10, I'm upgrading to the other teachers, and I'm taking those to school. So
you can get a Fajaka for your 90.
I got one.
Oh my god! Yeah, I better before Funk kills them all.
They're not gonna die. I thought they was gonna die. These jokers are not playing around. They are strong like bull.
Strong like bull. That 5-gallon is gonna suffocate them. You get them out of there.
Maybe I should get them a 75-gallon. Let the water drain down to 3 gallons like you do.
Exactly, Steven.
How many times I have to tell y'all? I got tanks for them, and I'm not keeping all 3 of them. I'm only keeping 1. I got 3 because I wanted 2 to choose from, and if 1 died, I still have 2 to choose from. But I don't think they're gonna die.
They're gonna eat you out of the house. That's what they're gonna do.
Mr. Kelly, you got a 90-gallon bow front. You would just put 1 Fajaka in there and just let it be your. That's what you would do.
Yeah,
I would.
It's just
for a little while.
It's a real awkward. It's a real awkward shape because you lose a lot of room when it goes down.
You lose the depth, but you get I mean, for the sake of having the forward, the protruding out.
You said it's a bow front?
The bow front.
Corner bow front.
Oh, corner, like the one you had, Funk?
Yeah, but 90. I like it. I ain't gonna lie, I like the tank.
What did you want to put in there?
I'm trying to decide right now. Personally, I would love to see some. Are they called headlights?
Head and tail light Tetris.
Headlight what?
I think they are Tetris.
Oh, okay. Oh,
they look similar to those. They look similar to the Roseline shark. No, that's not it. No, what I was looking at in one of the stores that had a bow front, they have the two. They have the 2 glowing on the tails, and they just move fast as hell back and forth. Maybe those were just big Denison bars. Maybe that's what they were.
Vegas? Is that what you?
No. Let me look at Denison's real quick.
They have the streamers.
Let me see. Denison. What are those? Denison barbs or Denison sharks?
Denison
Roseline sharks, Denison barbs, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but they need at least a 48 so that they can go back and forth because they swim back and forth.
Yeah, I would. These are it. I've seen them in a huge bow front.
But is it like a regular? Because Funk keeps saying yours is the one that gets real narrow at the back, like a triangle, right?
I don't know. I haven't seen it, neither has Funk.
Oh, okay. I thought you guys, because if it's a regular bow front, you might be able to pull it off. If it's a 48.
Where the hell is Funk?
I don't know. He dropped off.
What a loser.
He's probably getting them. But Jesus beat it out of him. There he is.
Somebody hacked. I got hacked by the Russians.
No Russians are trying to hack you.
Say what?
No one wants to hack you.
So Biz, from what you told me, it is a corner bow front, just like the one I have, just a bigger. Which
okay.
It is an odd tank, but it is an odd shape, but it really does not hinder the fish that much, in my opinion.
I've seen those fish streamline back and front, and that's what I think that's dope. And it's an oceanic, maybe.
It depends on the fish you put in there. It's really that's all it is. You still It just depends, man. I don't know.
Man, Gabriel's coming for you, Drew.
What do you say?
This has got a bow front for it.
Gabriel,
You know what? Hold up.
Gabriel has alopecia on his mustache. I don't even want to. He
We're gonna find-
he has a Hulk Hogan minus the Hogan. It's just a Hulk. He's losing a lot of fur on his top lip.
Let's look at this. We're gonna look at South and Central American cichlids. Let's see what we have available. Chocolate cichlid. No, you have one of those.
Yeah, that's gonna get big.
10 inches.
How big is this guy gonna get?
About 10 inches. 12 tops. I've honestly never seen a 12-inch chocolate personally.
So just leave him in the 75. He'll be my center fish.
I would. Ooh, you want a Cuban, bro? You call him Cuban B. He gets big. Hey, he gets too big. He gets too big.
No.
You call him Cuban B.
Let me ask you.
No.
Fish, or do you want a community?
Yeah, that's what.
I want a community. You know, I don't want just a single tank for that a single fish for that tank.
Okay.
Why you asking for community?
I wouldn't mind getting like some husky, hardy community fish in that tank.
So, do Membunas or Barbs?
You keep going to the Mbunas. I've had the Mbunas in 60s. I've had them in 55s. I got a 90-gallon. Think bigger. Think better.
But like Mexicali said, it's not going to take up. It just takes up. I don't know.
Think of it like a piece of pie. That's that it's going to be in.
I know it's going to angle into a corner because it fits right in the corner, and I know the front is going to bow out this way. So, I mean, that's limiting my fish capacity. Is that what you're saying? Because it doesn't have the.
It limits the length on how big of a fish you can get. For instance, let's say you had a 90-gallon aquarium. It's pretty much going to be like 4 feet and 4 feet side to side. Right, so you can get a fish just like your 75. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But because it's a corner bowl,
75 has that footprint in the back.
Yeah, whereas this footprint narrows.
It's narrow.
I would go with fish that don't get
Dan's in here. Dan, hey, you need to cut his pay in half, man. He's a horrible employee, bro.
You need to cut.
I don't know how you got with this guy.
Oh, rainbow cichlids.
Up with neon tetras.
Yeah.
Do like 300.
Ooh, keyhole cichlids look similar to some. It looked like a blood parrot and a sevrum had a baby.
No, keyhole are real small. They're about 2.5, 3 inches.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So these look big. Okay, I see what you're saying. That's all big they get. That's it.
Yeah, roughly.
Okay, gotcha.
If I'm not mistaken, if I'm thinking of the right fish.
These ones I'm looking at look like a sevrum blood, like a fat sevrum.
Get a Trimac.
Oh yes, that's the one. That's the one, Funk, that you were talking about a long time ago.
Which one?
That's the Trimac. That's it. Remember, I was trying to figure out. I was like, you said get something if I had a tank big enough. There go your keyhole.
Yeah.
Like a fat sevrum.
Yeah, get a Trimac and put that with a community.
No.
Thunderdome.
That's not gonna work.
What's up, Dan? We over here trying to see what type of fish this dude needs, and he don't know. He don't know what he wants.
First of all, you didn't tell Dan that we've gotten all of the tanks at the school stocked. We even had Miss Steimel, the teacher, that she even came up, and we decided we know what we're going to stock her 55 with. Hopefully your employee has been writing it down. He's really working after hours right now. Does he get overtime?
It's not working if I ain't get if it's free.
He gets overtime.
If you get the fish for free, I'm not working. I'm not on the clock. I'm working for free.
Dan, he's a loser, and you should get rid of him. I'm just.
Hey, you know what? I'll wipe my butt with this paper. I'll tell you right now. You start all over again. Start all over again. I have to rewatch the whole live stream. I'll just wipe it.
Be a nice take for a group of Congo Tetris.
Yeah.
He getting paid overtime. It's hilarious.
You just got to decide what when you get the tank in the spot and you sitting down at your desk, you sitting down and you looking at it, you be like, what do I want to see? You know what I'm saying? I think you want aggressive fish, but you also want community fish. So you can go with Central American cichlids that get about 5 to 8 inches long, jacks, firemouths, keyhole cichlids, rainbow cichlids. You could put an assortment of that in there so that it has color. Because when these all the fish I just mentioned, when they grow large, when they grow full grown, the color is like banging. You know what I'm saying?
Tropheus, I was thinking about that too, Dan.
Oh snap, Tropheus!
I've never had Tropheus before. I had thought about that as well.
But you can't put them with other fish, man. They mean.
Yeah, I know.
Have a lot of algae growing on the core because they like
macaws.
Some macaw. I haven't seen them.
They fly.
Shut up.
But I'm just saying, like 5 to 8 inch cichlids, rainbows, jacks, firemouths, keyholes. You can do an assortment of that. They look good.
And all of those I've never had, so I really want to do some fish that I've never had before.
You can put severum in there. You know what I'm saying?
These macaw cichlids look pretty dope. But yeah, I hear you saying, Funk. These macaws look like a great value Tropheus.
A great value.
look at it. It looks stupid.
Which flip it? He said they look like a bootleg trophy. Is that what you said? That's a green terror. That's a green terror, bro.
It says macaw.
Oh, hold on, wait. The one to the side. Okay. Oh, those actually look good though. The Nicronagonese.
What's wrong with his head?
It's a cichlid, man. I call them Nicronagonese.
Hey, you'll be able to identify with that fish's forehead.
But they do look good though. They do. I actually had one of those and a rainbow cichlid spawn. They paired up. Of course, nothing happened to it, but they didn't fertilize. But they spawned it. They had jungle fever.
Oh God. Okay. All right. I should just do dolphins and fire haps.
Man, hold on. We went through all this, and now you're just gonna settle. You're just gonna settle.
That's not a settle. That's a great combo.
Man, you have the opportunity to get a whole tank full of trophies, and you're just gonna be like, I'm just gonna do fire haps.
And dolphins and Maury dolphins.
Oh,
you're gonna do a fire eel.
Ooh, yeah. Let's get one of those in the mix. I honestly like either of these macaws.
Yeah.
Or I like the firemouth. What was the trifecta you said? Firemouth. What else?
Dude, you could do. There's so many. You can do geos. You can do firemouth. You can do jacks. You can do severums. You can do the Nicronagonese or the macaw.
Hey, what do y'all get?
Rainbows.
What do y'all get the most of? Trophies.
All of those.
Firemouth. All of that.
Yeah, we got some nice guys.
You get the macaws. You get geos.
Yes.
All right. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna have to look them up now.
Yeah, I'm still awake, Jeff.
All right, I'm just
still awake, dude. Okay, but I don't know. We have some. We right now. I can tell you right now. We have these. The fire mounts look good. Dude, I wouldn't mind having a green terror. That just need a big old tank though. They mean. Doing mean, but yeah, there's so many you can get, man.
All right. Well, when I finally get the tank in here, hopefully it'll be Sunday.
Yeah.
I keep putting it off, but once I finally get the tank in there, I'm gonna sit here because whatever I get, it's gonna be my live stream showcase tank. So.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with it.
All right. I got it.
Other than that, we're good. We're good. You wrote everything down.
Yeah. So let me go over what we talking about right now. Okay. So Miss Steinberger or Brenham. That's what I said. That's what I said.
Steinberger. No, you keep putting a burger on the end of it with your hungry ass.
I am. I've been cutting down. So we definitely gonna do one electric blue Acara, cherry barbs, low light plants, mixed live bears, Corey's, whether it be albino and normal. Okay, we got that 55. You want mixed angels, mixed Corey's plants. Another 55 is done. A 40, you already 155. You already have fish in there. A 40, you got there's something already in there. You got 24 10 to 20 gallon tanks that you're gonna put random stuff in. So pretty much you're talking about like mixed Corys, mixed angels, mixed rainbows, mixed live bears, swordtails, platies, and whatnot. Mixed Mimbunas, mixed rainbows. Mixed barbs, mixed plants. So that's pretty much what you're looking at.
Okay.
You know,
and that's what we said we're doing in the Danny Westy 55 in my room, right? The mixed bonus.
Yeah.
Or did we say we was doing rainbow barbs?
No, rainbow barbs.
Did we say any barbs? We're doing rainbows in the instructional coaches 55 gallon.
But Stephen P was also saying that barbs do really good with rainbows.
So we're doing rainbows and barbs in their tank?
Well, why not?
Well, you got to make. I don't know if it's any barbs. You got to. I would.
Not tiger barbs.
Okay.
Not tiger barbs. You know, like cherry. He's already getting cherry barbs, so you know.
So just keep that going. Just get more of them.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
You know. So and then as far as the 24 10s and 20s. You'll go ahead and just sprinkle fish in.
I'll sprinkle some guppies with some platies and some of the mollies or whatever.
Corys, platies, barbs, whatever. Yeah.
I've got the Spanish language arts. No, she's not. She's the interpreter of the school. She loved the mollies that she got last year. So
Dan is also talking about long fin albino cherries. Those look good. So we could, you know.
You guys got them, man. Just put them in there. Whatever you think it looks sweet.
So he does have a teacher with a shrimp tank, Dan. I think he's gonna handle that with kid gloves and just that teacher separately.
All she had was cherry shrimp, and now the whole thing is cherry shrimp, but it's a 27 gallon. So if we can put more shrimp in there that procreate in there, that'll be great.
Yeah. So we just went over like a basic beginning of the year stocking, like to have fish in there, like not totally stocked out. You know, let that throughout the school year. He could sprinkle some more fish in. Depending on the kids, you know, how they do, you know.
So wait, what's up with what other shrimp can go in there with the cherry shrimp? Any other shrimp? Like
I'm not a shrimp person, man, so I don't know.
I'm not shrimp either, but can he get some more colors in there?
Yeah, you can make. You're gonna mix them up though. You're gonna
They're
start
gonna have
all different kinds of colors.
It don't
the
matter.
baby.
I mean, we're not selling them. I mean, I would love to see some interbreeding in there.
Well, throw some yellows and blues, and you're gonna get all sorts of colors out of those three.
That'll be dope. All right, give me some yellow and blue scrimps, and
Scripts,
we'll throw them in there with the cherry scrimps.
and that's for
You'll
that
get oranges,
20.
you'll get purples, you'll get
Dan, that's what Dan just said. Mix them up and see what they make. That'll be dope. Oh, that'll be dope.
Mix. Hey Dan, by the way, did you see my text where I told you to look at your email? We had a really good. I had a very productive day. I didn't think I was gonna have a productive day at work today.
Hey, look, if you want to talk to your boss, man, on a separate line, go ahead. Don't do that on the live
I'm talking to
stream,
everybody.
man.
I'm talking to everybody. You sack
Nah,
of
man, you're trying to find
poop.
out how you did today and what was your
No, I know how I did. I know how I did.
First of all,
I know what I did.
Don't do it professionally and stop being a jerk.
You're a jerk. I'm telling everybody what I did today. So, and I wanna just kind of put it out there. So, the day started out kind of crazy because plans got mixed up, and I was sitting here because I couldn't get my Bluetooth to work, so I was having problems calling. So I made videos. I made videos, like promotional videos for Consolidated for the I already told them all this, so you shut your filthy mouth.
What you telling them again for on my live stream?
I'm telling everybody in the live stream.
Oh man, don't nobody want to know about your day.
Bro, you need to just hold up. Hold up. So to everybody, this is everybody live stream. I made promotional videos that we send out to all our people that we have available. Not all of them order from us. So to you guys out there, if you know that there's a store out there that you want, you be like, hey, you should really try Consolidated. We have videos out there. Just let them know. Let your local fish store know what Consolidated is doing. You know what I mean? And tell them about us that we have videos. I'm trying to get people out there to help out with getting the word out there what we're doing. That's all. So you just shut up. You could just eat. You could just kiss it. Kiss it.
Who's he fighting with?
Hey Dan, man. Is this the type of talk that your employees talk to clients like this? Is this what we fostering at Consolidated? Yes. Because really, if you get rid of this clown, I could probably be a little bit more professional for you and get those sales that you need.
You really? Yeah.
Yeah, I can definitely get that done for you.
I can see it right now. I can see it right now. I can see it right now. Hey, you need to get these fish. They're great fish. You can put them in your tank. You don't even need water, and you can have 3 inches of water. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. They're gonna live. 75, 3 inches of water, baby.
First of all, shut up. Oh my god, man! Fucking idiots I'm surrounded by them. It's ridiculous.
But yeah, no. Basically, Dan, he's always willing to help out everybody. So if you guys go to your local fish store and say, hey, do you get emails from Consolidated? If so, tell them to open one of them emails up, see what we have to offer. That's all I'm saying. That's it. Now you can go on being rude. Continue.
It's 10:30 over here in the Midwest in St. Louis, Missouri. I've got to get up and get to these professional developments, and so I can be all I can be for these students. So I'm gonna call it a wrap. What I'm about to do.
They're gonna need about a year's worth of use, Drew.
And goodbye to you and you. Now that they're gone, I really appreciate you all for coming up here and joining me on this episode of Fishy Biz Aquatics live stream Mondays. We're definitely going to make sure we get back to you in 2 and 2. Actually, Monday again. And then I'll have hopefully an update on how we do these tanks. And we're going to probably try to get these tanks set up I'll end up setting them up on my own maybe this week. So that probably won't happen. So I really want to get my I really want to get my fish club going, man. so we can get these tanks set up. But yeah, we'll get them up by the time the beginning of the school starts, and then we'll be ready for fish.
I left you a message in the chat.
Huh?
I left you a message in the chat.
A private message?
No, it's in the chat. It's way out there for everybody to see.
Where's that at? I see you I see the laughing. I don't see the.
Look above it. 2 more comments above it.
It's not showing up.
It's not.
What?
It's not showing up.
Good. Thank God.
Man, you got a filter on.
Sure. Huh?
You got. This is what I put in the chat. I said, "You're number one. This is number one.
Blocked it.
This is number one."
All right, so listen, man, we don't need that type of negativity on the live stream as I'm trying to sign off. Anyway, always remember that the best stuff is the west stuff. The west stuff is the best stuff here at Fishy Biz Aquatics, and we'll get back with you. And please stay tuned. Mexicali, you got anything?
Nope.
That's it. Nope. We out of here. Peace.